my gallery wrap canvas. That is 30.5 by 60.5 centimetres. That's the size of canvas that I'm doing it on today. Okay, I have all of my colours pre-mixed with next layer. I don't have very much of this left. It was the copper and I added a bit of silver. So just noticing there's a lot of little gnats flying about, so they're going to make a beeline for my work, I'm sure, but that makes it organic then if they land in it and disappear in it, not too worried about it. Okay, I'll go with this very pale candy pink. I like to run it through some of the other colours too. I seem to get nicer results if I balloon kiss. So what I'm showing you first, and that I might have to make 2 videos, is I'll do my swipe first, how I do it, and then if I get a chance before my movie runs out, I'll do some balloon kissing. Anyway, this is how we go. I'm going to add this beautiful, I love this colour, it's really nice, and if you do add a bit of silver to it, even it gets metallic silver, it's a really nice shine in it. Do some swirls. Just when you're balloon kissing, it sort of brings out nice areas in your balloon kiss. Pretty yummy colour that. I do like it. I'm not really sure whether I need this peachy colour because I did put it in yesterday, but it sort of got swallowed up, so I'm only gonna just put a little bit through. I was saying I use leftover paint, so it's because I don't measure my paints to, oh, I need this much for that. I just make full cups every time. If I get left over with some, then I'll just do another one and just cover it with a wet cloth. It's all good for the next time, next day. Okay, so this is obviously just the very simple part, is just giving it a tilt everywhere gently to cover your canvas, so your canvas has got all the colours really. Don't worry too much about your corners because you can just pat those with your fingers. You don't have to. Some people get hung up on tilting right over the corners and the edges, but you can fix them up with the left paint that runs off or your leftover paint. Okay, just go underneath, and with any paint that's left on your thing, just pat it on the edges so it keeps all your corners covered. Underneath, get a nice glove full of paint and then pat your corners. Because I'm gonna swipe and balloon smash or kiss, smash is not, I hate that word for the balloon technique because you don't actually smash it. Okay, here we go. So this is probably something that nobody would think, what the heck are you doing? So this is my brown. I've got all these lovely tones, and some think that will not go, that will look awful, but it's just what I do, and I'm pretty lucky that the colours just turn out really nice. So here goes the brown number, which I've mixed a bit of silver in to tone it down. So what I'll do is I pour this down the centre. Not that much of it really. Got my little polystyrene holder that I got out of some packing, and my husband put a hole drill through it so it actually holds my cups nicely without, because I kept knocking them over every time I swing my hand around. Okay, so next we'll do the swipe, and then I'll stop talking. And so this is plastic folder divider. Gently pull it through, no hurry and no stressing if you miss bits out, because they can always be corrected either with your balloon kissing or just your fingers. So I'm going to torch it. I use a butane gun. I have got the little one, I have got but I just find this works well. What this is going to show you right now is how I get my clusters of paint cells, and they come in clusters like little cells under a microscope. And it's just literally holding the butane torch directly and dabbing it. Ooh, okay. That's scary. It's just dabbing it down. I always forget and leave my window open, and it creates a draft, so it blows my torch off the canvas, the heat. So this is just little dabs. It's not giving it the big swing all over. That creates a whole different look. I like this look when I'm balloon kissing, because it leaves some negative colour, negative space area to add points of interest. But oh my gosh, I've got some really delightful cells coming up there. And if you see in this corner, oh, really nice. Give it a little, I think that might, walk away from the canvas, Jill. Okay. So that's looking quite pretty now, as it is. So if you ladies are just interested in swiping, and that's an easy swipe for you to do. Okay, I'm just going to quickly show you what I would do. Normally I would leave this canvas for a little while just for the paint to settle, and it seems to absorb into the canvas and gives me a better finished product when I balloon kiss. But for the sake of this video, I'll do this right now. So I've got a half blown up balloon. This one I've had for about 4 or 5 days. And it's half blown up, very soft, so I can grab it right here. With the balloon kissing, it's not just a kiss on the canvas. You can do all sorts with this balloon and use it as a tool to create really cool effects, as you know, some of my paintings do show. So okay, I'll start closest to the camera to give you this one. It's just gently push it in and roll it off, and it gives this lovely effect. I mean, I'm going to wipe my balloon, but as I say, you can re-dip onto another canvas. So again, I'll just roll this away. There's no area that you think, oh, that didn't turn out very nice, because at a later time you can just go back and re-balloon kiss. So this paint is falling in a bit, but it'll still be okay for the process that I'm trying to show you is it falling in and falling back in on itself, and sometimes creates a really lovely look, so you don't get a defined balloon mark that you can actually tell what you've done. It creates like real nice leaf shapes. So this is my balloon kissing. Just press lightly, roll off. Just for the edges, I like to do that on some of the edges. We can just press again. There's all sorts of things I do with my balloon. You can press, twist slightly and lift. That one, if the paint was a little bit drier, that would actually, it is a really nice effect. It's not so nice now because my paint's very fresh, so, but then again, it looks lovely when you roll it off your canvas. That needs a bit of colour in it there. But as I said, you have to know when to stop as well with this balloon kissing, because it can look quite nice because you've got so many gorgeous cells from the actual swipe. So that's really created a really nice canvas without too many balloon kissing. I'll give it, pressing this dark and then re-press it where I wanted a bit more colour. The same again down here. So what I will do is I will post a photo of the finished product tomorrow if I don't come back and give it a bit more pressing. But for now, you get the gist of how to balloon kiss. So just do it gently. Ugh, waving it back. One more. Okay, press and lift. Lift it up this way so you're not allowing the paint to drop all over it. If it falls in, that's fine. Just come back in half an hour when it's been given a chance to dry and just repress your balloon back in. But that is really quite gorgeous at the moment. I did yesterday, so got some absolutely gorgeous cells on the one I did yesterday. So this is half dry, but colours are so vibrant. It's just beautiful. Thank you anyway. Thank you for watching.